Mack, there will be some, I don't know, like, so, yeah, I don't know if there would, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so, Kenworth is with, Peterbilt. And as I said, Freightliner's with Western Star. I'm not really sure about International, and there's actually a cool Mythbuster, and I don't even know. I don't know why does an International have the same mud flaps as a well, sometimes a Western. It's like this, I don't know, this curved like mud flap like on the truck, like on the cab. It's like this, I don't know what kind of a shape would you call it, but a Mack and a Volvo truck would have that, even though they're not, from the same company as what you call it, International, because International, I don't think it's with Freightliner, Western Star, or, Volvo and Mack. I don't think they're together. Mack is with Volvo, Freightliner's with Western Star, and actually maybe International might be with Freightliner as well. But it didn't say though. So yeah. Yeah. But can you tell me why does an International have like the same shape mud flaps as the as a Freightliner? Sometimes a Western Star has it as well. A Western Star, a Mack, or a Volvo. Why does an International have have the same mud flaps as a Volvo and a Mack? So because if you bump into a Mack truck or a Volvo, you'll notice how like the shape of the fender is. When you compare it to other trucks, you'll notice they're the same. Why does a Freightliner have the same mud flaps as a Mack and a Volvo truck? Western Star sometimes has it as well. That's another one. And this one is a really huge one. Why does an International have the same, well, it's the same shape. It's like this, I don't know, this octagonal-like shape. I don't know what would you call it, but it's a mud flap. And it's like behind like the wheels of like a cab truck. I don't know, like, even though it may not be from the same company, well, it could, but I'm not really sure. Tell me why it would have the same mud flaps, like those octagonal mud flaps. Freightliner has Mack and Volvo's mud flaps. They're like these, I don't know, these octagonal mud flaps. And International is the same thing with Freightliner. It has Freightliner's mud flaps, and it has Mack Volvo's mud flaps. And I forgot about Western Star as well. So is it because International is with Mack or Volvo, or is it with Freightliner and Western Star, or they just did it because the mud flap is not like just because the mud flap is the same as the others doesn't mean that it's from the same company. Like, is the mud flap, like, I don't know, like part of it? Like, it's because when I see something like that, it makes me think that the truck would be the same company as the other one. So if you compare a Volvo's mud flap to a Mack, you'll notice that they're like the same mud flaps. They're like kind of like this